Dublin Marley here, back again. More War on the Sea, playing the Pacific campaign, trying to fix some audio issues real quick. Let's see if this working. I do not know why it's so low. Interesting. All right. Well, I think I'm not solving this very easily. All my settings are at max for my microphone, so let's just push play here. Tarawa's nicely taken. I think I'll go for this island next. As soon as I can get some more stuff there. Hey, what's up, man? All right. And now I can make this the supply hub, which will make this much easier for all of this. Manage cargo. Take some supply, some supply. All right, let's get you down here. I need to reinforce this place. He is running out of supply really quickly. I think I'm gonna let this place die. And just keep these four up. Be honest, I don't even know why I keep this one up. I never use them. But trying to figure out audio issues here. Not sure what's going on. All right, Tarawa is active. Not what I wanted to do. Let's start getting patrols from this place. That should be pretty good. Do another one like that. Then I'll do another one closer to wake. Start cutting wake off. Let's dump all the stuff on here. Oh yeah, I got 15,000 troops now. I'll take this guy back and fix him up. And then I'll probably add some ships to him. To be honest, I'm kind of confused. I don't know where the enemy is. Like, where are their carriers, man? Can't wait till the subs actually get out here. Alright, so we got these guys. You're rocking all supply. And you're rocking all supply. So let's just dump the supply. We'll send you back up north. Let's see here. Tarwa. Excuse me. All right. Unload you. Send you back up north. So I think these are my next two targets. And then wake. let's fix these two guys. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. He's going there. Probably pretty good. Let's fix this one. Those guys should be picking up some nice trying to get some more advanced warning on these invasions. I don't know if subs should cost this much though. I think you just make ASW better. Oh, stop. Whoa. What do we have here? Let's launch aircraft. We're going to go with the Dauntlesses. We'll go with AP. That's crazy. And the great thing about this is now I get to kill everything. Let's send the B-17s in too. But we're gonna go with the SAP because I'm pretty sure every warship should be killed by then. And we'll send these ones in as well. All right. Ignore. Let the Dauntlesses get in here. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. There's going to be a ton of planes. Alright, let's tactical this up. Holy crap. No. Alright, let's form you up. You go that way. You guys go that way. Oh yeah, dot line ahead. Go get in the Vic. guys go that way. Where are the Mitchells? Oh shit, that's what's wrong here. Alright, break, form up. You guys go that way. Alright, let's look at this. Now we got a destroyer, cruiser, merchant ship, merchant, destroyer, cruiser, merchant, and merchant ship. Alright. No, let's get a cruiser. Well, let's let the guys get out of there a little bit. Alright. Increase distance. Alright, who do we want to target? We're going to target this guy. There's 12 on that guy. We'll put 6 on that guy. We'll put 6 on that guy. Mitchells, you're going to go after this hard cruiser. And we'll toss another 6 dive bombers just to make sure we get to death. You guys can have that guy. We'll start a... You guys can go after that guy. And you can go after that guy. Alright, this should be pretty violent. I'm just hoping I don't lose a lot of dauntlesses. That would be bad. It doesn't really matter though. I got 4 carriers floating around. And I'm making so much money around. I could just buy a new carrier, turn one in every week. The great thing about lots and lots of planes Nice, nice. Magazine explosion. Alright, let's go look at this guy. Looks like I got the destroyer, which is actually kind of rare. Got the merchant ship. Missed the war crime. He's not looking too good. Another merchant ship. And, where the... That's the destroyer. Merchant ship. Merchant ship. Merchant ship. I swear I targeted you. Are you just immune? He should probably go down, but... Well, that's pretty good. 50%, man. Let's look to see what this guy's looking. Critical heavy. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I don't think he's gonna go. Alright, let's get you guys out of here. Let's mark that map location. Alright, Enterprise. Can you launch any more? You can. And let's launch the Wasp as well. Ooh, that's not that good. And then let's look at this place. Alright, looking good. Alright, Mr. Catalina. Let's go right about there. Let's send Dauntless 1. Dauntless 2. And I got Mr. Flying Fortress right behind him. Alright, let's get this on the road. And let's tactical. Not you. I hate that. Let's tactical. Alright, you guys form up. do we got here? Looks like a light cruiser still. There's Mr. Heavy Cruiser. Well, let's have the big boys take that cruiser out. PBY. You're going to go after the light cruisers. There you go. Just sending 4 after everyone. And you 3, you just go over here and chill. And I'll have you go kill anybody that doesn't die. Man, this has got to be very bad for the Japanese. Like, dropping whole convoys. I think I still was going with AP, though. That wasn't very good. Oh, the Catalinas are way in the back. Four, 5, 6. I thought I sank 5. Oh well. Cruiser went down. Come on, other cats. Oh. Well, that guy's down. How are you looking? You don't look too bad. You look pretty bad. Well, let's commit a war crime. Always the best idea. I'm now curious how hospital ships really worked in World War II. And how do you know that they're not being used for the transfer of supply? It seemed too easy to like fake the funk. I think you have to have like a neutral party on every hospital ship, otherwise the people would be transferring ammunition, fuel, and whatnot in them. Not that the Swiss and the Swedes were actually neutral. The Swiss especially were like passing on intel to the Allies the entire time. And that does not make you a neutral belligerent. Alright. Dauntless, you go back. That was not the best of attacks, actually. I mean, not that sad about it. I sank a heavy cruiser. Alright. Well, they are out of, holy crap. Alright. We can send a... Ooh. We can send a bunch of torpedo bombers up there. Alright, can you unload? What are you? Supply troops? Alright, let's launch the... These guys, done. Supply troops. You need to go guard supply troops. They just got made, so... You need to go to supply troops. Alright, Mitchell's, go south. Flying fortresses, go there. Buford's there. Alright, let's get you the hell out of here before bad things that happen. The bad things are happening. These are all bombers that are going for that guy. Or they could be going for him. We will see. It's a pretty nice chunk of ships there. Or planes. Oh, yeah. Holy crap. Bombers. More bombers. Torpedo planes. Torpedo planes. I'm just picking random ones to go after torpedo planes. That way, that should be fine. There's going to be a lot of micromanaging here. And this is why I do not run surface groups at all in this area. God, imagine being a Japanese pilot. Come on, get him. All right. Who else is close? All right, that's good. These guys look like they're going to go get the torpedo bombers. Come on, get him. God, this is going to be awesome. Hell, I might run out of ammo in my fighters before this. Yeah, the Japanese need to use their carriers better. Like, they could have came in with 40 zeros. One lightning, 3 wildcats. I think that's the last one. Good job. "60 planes. Lost 5. That is definitely a bad day. Alright, let's tactical this up. Alright, Mitchells, form up. What do we got? We'll take 4 Mitchells and go after that wounded thing. We'll take 5 Mitchells and go after that wounded thing. We'll take 3 17s. Go after that guy. And we'll take 3 17s and go after that guy. I have no idea which way this guy's turning. I'm just gonna hit him randomly. I'm alright with 1 destroyer leaving. Wait, you're hitting them. Who's hitting this guy? Hit that guy. Alright, you screwed this up. Go this way. Oh, lovely. Misses. Wow, that was the destroyer. Nice. I didn't even think I'd hit the destroyer. Ugh. That was ugly. Alright, return to base. Can you guys launch? Probably not. Yeah, 3 hours. Ugh. Alright, tactical this up. 9. Alright. We'll just start dividing it up. And hope for the best. Go get them, boys. Interesting. So interesting. Yeah. He's turning. That's why I hate torpedoes sometimes. Alright, got one. Turn, turn. I think I'm going to miss this guy completely. Looks like the merchant ship got hit. You got 2. So you should be pretty hurt. And this is why I brought the carrier over here. Just to decimate these things. These are pretty scary though. All those torpedoes. They are not something to trifle with at night. Alright, critical, moderate, critical, critical. One hour. That sucks. Alright, Wasp. I'm gonna launch. Yep. 24 should do. Go to. Not that concerned about that one yet. Ignore. Have you been defeated yet? You have. Alright. Alright, we got 24, so divide these up in 8s. This should be about right. I probably should have gone less on the merchant ships, but I think the cruiser's pretty damaged anyway. There we go. Well, that guy's gone. Not looking as bad as I thought. War crime has been committed. And let's retreat. Hopefully this guy sinks. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's get them. Yeah, 0 speed. Man, if a ship has 0 engineering, I think it's time for it to sink itself. It should be scuttled. I don't know. Beautiful. 100%. Didn't lose that many ships. Destroyed 60 bombers. I'm gonna have to call this a good day. Let's move you a little bit south, though. All right. Got 2,000 there. 9,000. We got 15,000. So I think we're going to take this island next and then push to this island. And then I'll take Wake. Wake's going to be a pain, though. They'll probably both be a pain, to be honest with you. But I've got the big backlog of troops, and I'm building a reserve, so I can dump way more this time. I haven't had a single hit by a sub yet. That's kind of weird. I just kind of assumed that somebody would have found him already. Excuse me. Man. Alright, anybody wounded in this? Alright, let's release you two. As soon as you get closer. Alright. Good to go. Well, I think I'm going to do some testing here. Testing. Testing. Well, that's not it. It should be working. I don't understand it. Alright, thank you. Someone keeps telling me my audio is going weird and... Alright, let's add some merchant ships. And I'm going to stick you off. Actually, you're going to go back down here. How you doing today? Coffee. I should have made some, but I was kind of lazy. All right, let's troops. Yeah, like I get lazy about it a lot, so all right. I can't believe this is my first playthrough through the Pacific campaigns. It's so slow. It's like normally I just play Tokyo Express and Abdicom. Really waiting for the German campaign though for the Mediterranean to come out. If they fix the issues in that game, that would be a blast. Because I really love the Italian battleships. Play the first campaign. All right. So the first campaign is basically this area right here. That's how you're gonna learn how to use ships and planes. The next mod that you're gonna get is gonna be a game called Tokyo Express. That will up the number of planes you can use. Because in the base game, I think you're limited to 12 planes on the screen. I'm not sure, something like that, maybe 24. But Tokyo Express, you can then pop 60 planes. So basically, your carriers just become death. If you got any questions, just ask. I've played them all. But the base game is all right. The mods make this game awesome. Like you can play as the Dutch. It depends on the map, the tactical map. So when I tactical, you're only allowed to have so many planes and ships. Like, you can only have 10 ships on the map. There's also a limit of planes. But the this mod allows for I want to say it's 60 is the limit. So there could be, you can have 60 planes, the enemy can have 60 planes. Yeah. Like, Abdicom makes this game insane. Like, you're playing the Dutch as the Japanese invade you. And, like, the heaviest ships you have are 2 heavy cruisers, and you have the Langley, which is a seaplane carrier. And that's it. Fighting the entire Japanese forces. It is pretty brutal. And then the Pacific campaign is like the grand campaign. And then they have the Mediterranean campaign that just came out. It has bugs, but you get to kill the German ships. That's fun. Like right now, I'm just transferring stuff to here so I can invade these 2 islands. Then I can take Wake. And then I can decide which one of these I want to go after. But these are both level 5s. And they're going to be painful. I'll probably take truck first, because it seems more isolated. This extra level 4 airfield just means there's way more bombers there. Like I was resupplying this place. They hit me with 60 bombers. Now, I shot them all down, but there's even a campaign that just came out that has cities in China, and there's a land war. I don't even know. But this game gives you a bunch more fun stuff to play. Like, you get a lot more ships to mess with. Oh, crap. No, seaplanes? Yeah. I mean, these will kill it, but these are such crappy planes. I'm not going to run in a straight line. I'm going to let my giant door gunners compare to the cockpit. It's one of the tricks of the game. Like, the best fighter in the game is actually the B-17. take 12 B-17s, drop them to the deck, put them in a box formation, and hard right, and just go in a circle. And they can pretty much shoot down anything that's chasing them. Because the fighters, the AI for the fighters. Oh, they do. I was a couple days ago. I was running out of fighters, and I kept getting air attacked as I was invading Shortland Islands. So I started taking my B-17s and putting them on my convoys. And then I would just send the B-17s at the torpedo bombers, and they would just shoot them all down. It was hilarious. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's like they can't turn with them to get solutions. They'll eventually shoot them down, but if I would have had like 4 or 5, I might have won this fight. But I am uninterested in this. Just shoot them down, guys. There we go. Not sure which one he came from. But I've got 2 destroyer groups and a huge supply group. They're going to pick up the troops here, and we're going to invade there. And let's move the Enterprise back up to where you belong. You should see the Mediterranean mod. The Lancasters are like gods, and they're invincible. What does Tarawa got? Catalina's? We'll see what this is about. Looks like he's going north. I do think I wish somebody would take on this mod again, though. I think they have some AI issues. They're too focused on trying to take this area, and I think they need to play more defensively. And I ran out of time. I don't know, but the Lancasters in that game are just broken. It's just a gameplay mechanic. I mean, the game's fun. It's just there's so much air power and so much resources that there's no gameplay mechanic to the game. It's just basically, I think by day 8, I'd sank everything but a couple battleships and a couple carriers. And then it was just going to be merchant ship spam the rest of the game. It's just like I wish there was a way you could make ship construction a thing in this game. Because the longer the game goes on, Japan is generally going to run out of ships. America will probably never run out of ships. But Japan, they can run out of ships. Alright, let's start this madness. You know what's crazy is I bought all these subs and they still haven't seen a single thing. One there, there. Alright. I really need to get rid of Rabaul. That's so annoying of an airbase. I think I'm going to take all of these first, though. That way I don't end up with the 60 bomber groups when I try and invade them. And I'll probably buy some battleships to go knock them down a peg. Alright, Lex. Alright, what's the time here? 9 hours. 7.5. 46. Well, let's start this invasion. But yeah, the Pacific campaign is... I would probably take away the supply aspect of it. I don't think it adds that much to the game. And it just makes you do a lot of, like, maintenance work. Of course. Right when my guys leave. Alright. But they're all destroyers, so it'll be fine. These are pretty good bombers, though. They're so fast, they can actually kind of outrun your fighters. Whew, close. So in case you don't know, there's actually, when you do ×5 in the tactical map, your guns are less accurate. So keep that in mind, especially for like firing ship to ship. One of the modders told me that, and it explains a whole lot. So if you want to hit your target, make sure you're at 1. So this is ×1 compression, right? So every time my gun fires, it's got to calculate the speed of my ship, the speed of the enemy, the range to target. You know, it's got to calculate if it's going to hit or not. When you're doing ×5, the computer cannot calculate all of the guns firing at once. And so some of the guns will miss. You'll see a lot of times shells exploding next to your ship. Basically, you're going to miss a lot more if you compress battles. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Yeah, it's survivable. But that even matters for like this too. Shooting down planes. It doesn't really matter. Destroyers are pretty much like throwaway for the Americans. This is why I think playing the Japanese side is going to be way more fun. Alright, let's speed that up. Let's take care of this little flooding damage. Just to make sure I don't scuttle. Alright. You and you swap. I'm putting my slow ship in the rear. Alright, go to Tarawa, get troops. Go to Tarawa, get troops. It's probably not bad. My main invasion guy is this guy anyway. These guys are just gonna run troops and supply over there to annoy him. Nice. Already paying dividends. Enterprise, launch aircraft. We're gonna go with the AP. Something like that. And then the Wasp you launch. We'll go with AP. Something like that. And, you know, let's add the 9 Mitchells. Something like that. Heavy cruiser, destroyer, destroyer, another heavy cruiser. Ooh, sexy. Light cruiser. Damn. So, do I want to go after this guy with my sub or not? Probably not, to be perfectly honest. I've got 6 torpedoes, and I can make this guy go away. But I've got 48 dive bombers coming that can definitely kill this. So I'm going to retreat out. Mark the map. By the way, if you don't know it, you can mark the map with P. And then if you push backslash, you can find distance from everything. And if you go into Steam and right-click the game, in the local files, there's like a 60 to 80 page manual. Alright, let's look over here. Let's ignore that. Not that I've ever read the manual. It's there. Alright. You've got a little bit of endurance left. Well, let's try and tactical it. Alright, we're good. What a mess. Well, Mitchells, you guys form up. So that's 24 dive bombers, 9 Mitchells. You guys just go in a circle. And you guys just go in a circle. I'm going to keep them in reserve to see how badly this goes for Japan. I'd kind of like to use 12 and 12 on 2 heavy cruisers. Japan is not having a good war against me. So they have no more Congos. They have no more Fusos. They have no more whatever these are. They have the Nagato left. This is the last Yamato. And they've lost both of their super battleships, which I have no idea what these are. I think they're a design that was never produced. So this is one of 2 battleships left. This should be enough, though. Yeah, air power is just insane in this game. Oh, subs are strong too. They get... So, depending on the mod you're playing, they can be nerfed. Like, subs in this game cost like 35, 40 points. And the base game, subs are way overpowered. Heavy? You gotta be shitting me. Well, I know I'd take care of that problem. But yeah, some of the mods have changed some of the dynamics. Subs are worse in like some of the other mods. This mod, I don't think they changed them, but in, like, I know Abdicom, subs start off at like farther distances. Enemy detection ranges are larger, so they can find you a lot quicker. And he increased the time for disengagement, so you can no longer just fire your torpedoes, run at full speed, and then leave the engagement area. He kind of stopped that. He gave them like 500 some seconds. You can still do it, you just have to fire from farther away. Holy crap. Took some losses on this one. You'd be surprised. She still got some more right here. Like, barely a list. I don't think she has any flooding damage. Heavy, none. Yeah, so basically, all of her superstructure is probably wasted. I would doubt any of her guns work. I don't think she's going to sink, though. Because she won't burn because she has too much damage control. We'll see. Alright, pop someone to turn around. So everyone doesn't leave the screen. I don't know, they have so much damage control that battleships are pretty hard to catch fire. Yeah, fire's out. She gonna live. And that was 48 dive bombers and 9 medium bombers. Pure insanity. Now here's the thing, she's definitely gonna run. But I've got plenty of other stuff to attack her with. And I got these guys just sitting down here, you know, chilling. I want to make sure I get the kill. What do you got, Wasp? Yeah, like the ASW work in this is kind of like subs are like overpowered, to be honest, but I don't have any problems with the enemy subs. Like I almost never get hit with a torpedo from a sub. I gotta remember I have this war over here going on too. They are. Like whenever you get engaged by a sub, you can generally tell if it's a sub or not by checking your retreat time. And then literally just brake hard left, hard right. Just a heads up, they get rid of the wakes in the other games. Like, the only time you'll see the wake is right before it hits you. Well, it's basically like you're perfect, right? You out of you're looking at for the torpedo wake because you got a tactical map. You had to go to the tactical map. Now imagine you're working 24/7, 365 days a week. They missed an awful lot of torpedo wakes. Ugh. Trust me, I understand. I'm active duty Army, so I feel your pain. Uh, 18, 6 months, something like that. I'm currently maybe going through that right now. I'll probably be able to get out of it, but I had a lot of stupid medical conditions this year, and one of them might be a disqualifying thing. But I'm pretty sure I can get continued on active duty memo, and they'll just let me hand out towels for whatever time. Go get 'em, boys. I'm gonna lose a bunch of planes here, but I'll just go turn this carrier task force in. There's a lot of cheating you can do with this game too. Not in the base game, but in the mods. They have some gameplay mechanic issues that they don't really realize what they've done. But you can turn your ships in. Like when you start getting into the games that have supply, I don't ever like rearm my ships or anything or replenish my airplanes. I just turn my ship in and get a brand new ship. You just gotta wait like 3 or 7 days for it. And you don't have to waste any resources or anything. It's the greatest cheat in the world. Like here, every plane that I lose costs me, I think, like one engineering, 1 fuel, and 10 supply. Don't screw me, torpedo bombers. I think I might go AWOL if they told me I had to be a torpedo bomber. I think this should do it. You gonna sink on me yet? Alright, where are my other planes? They're just chilling over here. There we go. So here's a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser. And they look pretty weak out here by themselves. Go get them, boys. I'm gonna have to build a new carrier group. You know what the crazy thing is? This game was meant for one thing, though. The air power is kind of OP, and it takes away from the ship battles. I would love to see a World War I mod with, like, almost no airplanes. Maybe just scout airplanes. That's about it. That can't go very far. But I think a World War I mod for this would just be phenomenal. Way to miss, Avengers. I mean, technically he hit, but... I don't know, man. I don't look very good. Oh, he's turning, too. I'm gonna miss everything. Yep. Not good, not good. Oh, sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Oh, God, is he faster than my torpedoes? Yeah, at least he took a hit. These are some pretty scary light cruisers, though. They can put a lot of torpedoes in the water. At night? Ugh. Alright, let's get out of there. I'll take my battleship and be happy. Catalinas didn't get in there, though, so let's just send the Catalinas, like, right there. Enterprise ready to launch aircraft. Let's go with the Dauntlesses again. Problem is, I'm gonna have to find these guys. Oh, Wasp still has a while. Doesn't make much sense, but whatever. Send the Mitchells. I want some of those heavy cruisers. Alright, we're getting close to there. I swear, every time I invade someplace, the game just knows what I'm doing. And always decides to, like, give me an extra complication. I don't care about that. That's supply ship spam. There they are. Alright, tactical. Alright, not you. Let's break form up. We'll send that many after you. Ooh, there's another one. The heavy cruisers are kind of hard to kill. But I could probably kill those 2 light cruisers, no problem. And let's go for this guy. Now I could sit there and try and line them up, but dive bombers, it doesn't really matter. They have 3 total bombs. Even then, there's like a theory. Like if you have a string of bombs of like 4, 8 bombs, you want to go from bow to aft, aft to bow. But if you miss, you're going to miss your entire string of bombs. If you bomb from the side, you're not going to hit with all your bombs. But even if you have like, you're going to hit more often. Just with not as many bombs. People don't like my my bombing techniques. I swear I attacked that guy. Oh, I hit him. He just didn't burn. That sucks. He might get lucky, though. Japanese heavy cruisers are so good. And then their light cruisers are so bad. Like, the only thing that makes them even worthwhile is the torpedoes for the light cruisers. Otherwise, they're just worthless. Well, I don't think I'm going to get any fun here. And I lost 5 more? Ouch. Well, I think I'm going to have to let that one go. Let's go back to the war. And let's go back to the other one. I like using destroyers for a couple different reasons. If you use like just the large supply convoy, supply ships are easier to sink. And groups of destroyers, especially the Japanese ones that have 8 dual-purpose guns, you can wreck their air force with them. So you have destroyers trigger their air response with air cap over them. Then you have your heavy group go in and drop off the large numbers. But it's already 23 July, and they have 1 battleship left. I still haven't seen their carriers at all. I only killed a couple light ones. I've never seen a fleet carrier yet. Which worries me. Alright, Island Supply Company. Let's go. I don't know why you're in the middle. Oh, I added 2 groups together, that's why. That should do it. Let's move the Lex a little bit closer. Alright, I got 24 there. I got that guy. So let's see if I can launch from you. And you're going to go Task Force 15. Now that some time has passed, let's go to the Yorktown. You're going to launch 10, and you're going to go to 15. And now, hopefully, they'll rotate. So I don't ever lose fighter coverage. Alright, fast bomber. Let's just head for him. I got way more than enough fighter coverage here. Poor guy. I'm just really hoping that there's kind of two groups. There's one guy who's already released the Mediterranean and Atlantic campaigns, and apparently there's another group that's kind of working on it too. And the Abdicom guy is kind of helping him, and I really want a good campaign for that. Because playing the Axis would just be fun as crap. Alright. Invincible fighters. Oh, that should take care of their air power for a while. Or not. Another kind of trick. If you have multiple formations, keep them right together. Because this air cover is actually covering the other formation. They're just so close, they get dragged into the combat every time. See here, they're going to turn probably about there. I always try and face into torpedo bombers. It makes it easier to dodge them. Not that these guys are going to live. Oh yeah, they're dead. Well, it just depends on which side you're playing. Like, the Japanese side is actually, I think, easier than the American side in the base game. Like, for the base model of the game, you basically just go down here and everything that's not an airfield, make it an airfield as you get to Guadalcanal. So then when your supply convoys come up and always go to the north, and then you enter in here to go resupply Guadalcanal, you'll have all these little air bases that can launch fighter planes, and then you always come and drop off at night. And you'll avoid all the American air power. Then you just gotta worry about them sending up that supply convoy from this way, or the supply convoy from this way. And then put a carrier somewhere right about here. And you can just sit there and demolish any of their convoys that come in here. But the key is building those airfields. And you get more command points for more airfields. And now I've got 30 fighters. these poor guys. I mean, I use them, but these are such horrible fighters. Oh crap, all my fighters left. Well, some of them did. Bombers, bombers. Yeah, whenever you finish the base game campaigns, if you wanna play the mods, just come talk to me sometime on stream, and I'll walk you through loading them up. I would probably play Tokyo Express first, though. That way you kind of learn how to deal with the... You're playing the same campaign, kind of. There's a couple... They've added some extra bases and more planes. But it's basically the same campaign. But playing the Dutch side on Abdicom, that's rough. And then the Indian Ocean campaign, playing the British. Uh-oh. Well, I might take some damage here. I don't know if my fighters... Oh, they made it. Not too bad. Well, I'm not going to get there with the fighters, but I do have a lot of flak. And since there's no torpedo bombers, I'm turning hard right to expose as many batteries to these guys as possible. So what ships did you serve on? That's cool. And this is why I love destroyers. I'm gonna take some damage, but I'm just bleeding their air power. Alright, I'll stop. In case you didn't know that, in case you didn't know this, the faster you're going, the faster fire spreads. So, once you start burning, go zero. What? I shot them all down? Oh, hell yeah. A little bit of damage. I'll just turn them in. It's not like I'm worried about running out of destroyers for these guys. Yeah, like the computer will sit there and go full speed, and you'll just like, what are you doing? I wish they could. I wish the developer would fix that. Oh, lovely. And my fighters are not gonna make it. Alright, so who are they aiming for? Probably him. Full speed. Hard right. And looks like you. Brake. Full speed. Hard right. Yeah, you can form up now. Oh shit, he ain't going after that guy. Well, maybe. Or no, no. I have no idea who he's going after. I think he just got caught in a loop. Oh, he's going after this guy. I'll be good. Yeah, I know. But you'll watch a ship that didn't need to like go full speed, and it will just go full speed and kill itself because it catches itself on fire. All right. Destroyer engineering. Hard left. Alright, you're good. It's so hard to torpedo destroyers. Alright, unload all. Now we're looking a little better. So the reason I click it so many times is they've added a feature where you can get rid of supply at intervals of 10, and you'll get burned so many times by not dropping off all your cargo. So you learn real quick to constantly push that multiple times. Let's just go right into them. Alright, seaplanes, seaplanes, seaplanes. Oh. I got two groups of wildcats here. These guys are screwed. I'm really just waiting for their fleet carriers to show up. There's nothing as dreadful as showing like 30 Kates and 30 dive bombers just popped in your screen. And you have no fighter cover. Is that everyone? I think that might be everyone. I mean, I'm doing well better than the actual Americans did in the war. Interesting. I'm gonna begin this one, even though I hate that. They say it's possibly a carrier, and it's just these guys. Interesting thing, you know, when you look at the ship's damage, and there's like one magazine here and one magazine here, when you pull up these ships, it's all magazines. They blow up really, really easily. Come on, kill me a fueler. Or not. Alright. That is definitely not a carrier. I'm gonna look at the so I really haven't killed that many ships. 58. But their battleships are just hurting. I mean, there's a carrier, 4 battleships in a row right there. Alright, let's, you're gonna go to Island Supply Co. And you're gonna go to Island Supply Co. Alright, task force. And the other one, manage cargo. Oh yeah, this place is gonna fall. Invasion supply. Manage cargo. You gotta turn the airfield back on, so you gotta bring the logistics right behind it. And Saratoga launch. the great thing about this. Is after you wreck their air force for the first day, they'll then send like two planes at a time at you. It's great. No worries whatsoever. And he missed anyway. There you go. I just parachute, guys. You know you're gonna die. All right. Let's get this invasion going. Two Mavs. It's kind of weird that the Mavs with the yellows, they don't carry torpedoes, but the Mavs with these Mavs totally do. Poor guys. I've suicided so many of these pilots. I almost feel bad for torpedo bombers now. Come on, guys. You can't get this? After playing this game, I'm convinced Japan should have invested in some engineering battalions and just made airfields on every single island just because I hate seaplanes so much. You guys gonna get them? All right. Let's get back to the invasion. Well, that sucks. Yeah, it's nothing. The real question is, where are these things coming from? They're not all coming from this base. Because they would have sent them on the first mission. They could be subs. You know what's crazy? I haven't seen a single Japanese sub yet. Now, I kind of know where they're at because of watching other people's gameplay. But apparently, their subs don't actually go, like, really far out. They stay closer to their main island bases. Which just makes no sense to me. But Japan had a horrible sub strategy to begin with. They're a wing of the fleet, and they just used them for scouting for the fleet and to try and attack American warships. They should have totally gone unrestricted submarine warfare. They should have been messing India up like something crazy, and India and Australia should have had so many subs surrounding their islands. It was a bad strategy by the Japanese there. Unrestricted submarine warfare. Yeah. That would have probably, if they would have done that, because that would have been 42 during the second happy times for the Germans. If Japan was doing the same thing on the west coast of America, in Australia, New Zealand, and India, they would have caused some severe problems for the allies at that point. Just the loss in the transportation shipping alone would have probably could have probably delayed a lot of major operations for the Allies, like Operation Torch. I think Torch is the invasion of North Africa, right? By the Americans. God, I can't remember. I read a lot of alternate history too, so I kind of like looking at like what strategies were bad, what strategies were good. Like the whole phony war thing by the British and the French, probably a bad idea. If you're going to war, you probably should be going to war. Man in High Castle. I've never actually read that book though. Yeah, I'll eventually get to it when I retire. But I've read a lot of like just what if scenarios, like what if the Germans would have taken the southern. Basically, the southern strategy is there's no Battle of Britain. So instead of wasting all their resources and time on the Battle of Britain, Germany just orients its forces south. And they basically is you either bribe Spain to join or you invade them. Well, that's a lot of troops. I think I've won that war. Yeah, we're good. And then focus on Malta and invade Malta, which early in the war, like I don't understand Italy at all. Like Malta had like almost weak defenses when Italy joined the war. They could have probably bum rushed their navy and invaded it. And then with Germany either invading or bribing Spain, you take Gibraltar. That cuts off the Mediterranean. And then you take Alexandria and push into the Middle East to get your oil. And if you want to get really crazy, you invade Portugal and then you take the Azores and the Canary Islands for submarine and air bases. And all of that was highly doable by the Germans. They just chose the wrong strategy. They're stupid. Uh-oh. Who are you going after? I think he's going after the last ship. Oh, shit. I'm going to turn both those ships into them. Easier to dodge torpedoes if I have to. Kind of hard to dodge with merchant ships, though. Alright, he's going for 10. There we go. Well, this invasion is taken care of. That's just a plane, don't care. And we'll drop you guys off. And then send you home. And I'm going to get the Lexington out of here. We'll go back to Tarawa. I really am worried about their fleet carriers, mainly because I just haven't seen them. All right. Launch aircraft. 24, give me AP. I might be able to get their last battleship. And then let's take my 9 Mitchells. Get you in there. Ignore. Yeah, using these map markers, by the way, highly recommended. Because you notice now he has a carrier. He takes the same path. The computer will take the same path a lot of the times. So you can kind of develop where the enemy's going to be. And that's how you will end up destroying him. It'll just make coordinating your air force so much easier. Alright, let's tactical. Not this guy. Yeah. So basically all these black marks, this is the path that they take for the invasion. And if they're coming from this direction, they take this invasion. And then you can just direct your guys to follow them. Oh shit. Close, close, close. I am pretty sure I sank this before, but... Actually, no, that might be that one version. No. I don't think so. It's the Nagato. So we got the Nagato, heavy, heavy, destroyer, destroyer, another heavy. Well, you are the target. Alright, which group are you? Let's just make sure we get this guy. He shouldn't be as hard as the other one, though. And let's see if I can get a heavy cruiser, too. Probably gonna bird myself on that, but whatever. I got all day to attack these guys. Well, 10 a.m. I got at least another round of attacks, if not two more. The problem is it's one 1,000-pound bomb and then two 100-pound bombs. So a lot of those hits are kind of weak. That's why these guys, the Dauntlesses, are so much better than the Valves, because they carry so much more ordnance. I think the Valves carry at 250. Yeah. And then here come the Mitchells. Oh, he's critical, so I'm probably good. I don't think the heavy cruiser will go, but you should see it with Lancasters, man. So the Lancasters in the Mediterranean mod have 14 1,000-pound AP bombs. Each of them. So 168,000 pounds of bombs when you have a 12 plane wing. It's like just wiping ships off the map. Yeah, they don't have that, but it's insane the amount of firepower that they have in that Mediterranean mod. It's basically you just wipe ships off the map and you don't even think twice about it. Like, you're not even worried it's not going to happen. You know the ship's going to sink. And they've got those crazy Italian battleships that make these look like just weak. The Italian battleships are nuts. They've got the Colombo class that has 16 15-inch guns. They're rocking 4 turrets with 4 each. So it's basically like a battleship and a third Oh, and it has 24 AA guns. So it shoots your planes down. I mean, he's got fire in all three areas. It's, yeah, they are they are pretty OP in that game. You know what? I don't think he's gonna sink. You'd think I'd learned my lesson and just not kill things. I don't. I do the same thing every time. Alright, let's launch from you guys. Ooh. I'm gonna try. I'm just sending a bunch of planes this way. Now, hopefully, I find it again. Because he's running, I'm sure. Yep, there he is. And he's already going back because of range issues. He has plenty of endurance, so I'm going to tactical it. He's turning into me too, so this might not be that great. And I'm going full speed. Drop, 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 drop. Yeah. I'll get maybe 3 hits here. Oh, that hurts. Yep. Not preferred. Didn't even get a collateral. Still critical moderate. Alright, let's, something like that. That 1 hour cooldown sucks. Alright. There we go. Bufords. And cats. This should be way more than enough to get the job done. And kill the last battleship. Alright, and let's, Catalina's go that way. Alright. And let's go. So he's turning, but the Catalinas look pretty good. And these guys look pretty good as well. And I'm going full speed, so hopefully they don't get shot down. That looks pretty good. See, I don't actually like doing it in formation though. I like going individual. That's probably pretty good. And there goes the last battleship. RTB. RTB. Now let's go look at American CLs first. So I don't get these until the 30th. Got it. And then I don't get these until the 31st. Yeah. They're pretty dumb. Ooh, the Helldivers. I'm not sure the difference between a Helldiver and a Dauntless. Oh, yeah. They're always there. if you actually go click on like who's in chat, there's like a bunch of fake names too. I don't even get it. I've never understood it. It doesn't matter. They literally will just. That guy probably has a lifespan of like 1 minute, and then they switch to a new one. So I already own the Wasp. I own the Saratoga. I own. I don't own the Lexington? I swear I own the Lexington. And then DD. There you go. My two carriers down here have burned quite a bit of their airplanes. So I'm going to send another carrier down here to replace them so they can get repaired. Hey, anyway, I am going to take a break. I've been on for 3 hours, and I'm going to get myself some lunch and watch a baseball game. But nice talking to you, man. And I am out of here for a while. Later.